My correct people, make una come hear wetin prophet Tibetan talk o concerning Dangote and President Tinubu. No be small thing o, my people. This one as I hear e shock me. E shock me because sometimes make una know say prophet Tibetan prophecy sometimes e dey work o. Yeah, e dey work sometimes. So my correct people, I dey greet una better style. Welcome to my channel. If today is your first time when you dey come across my channel, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and the notification bell so that anytime when I dey bring gist dey come, una go dey see am. So my people, make una subscribe. God go bless una. Oya, make we enter today gist. Wetin carry us come here? Na we wan enter. So my people, thank you guys. Almighty God will bless you now.
Yes, he has murdered sleep, and he will not be able to sleep. When the Indomie people came, the Indian people, India has took over the whole Nigeria, the whole Africa, and Britain. India knows how to do business. And when you look at our fuel today, the highest theft around the oil area after Ghana, after the worst theft is comes from India. They are the Indian people. The Indian people and the British people. Do you remember we are full before? How can we take our fuel to Germany to refine? We come with the petrol and the rest, we left all the whole thing there. And then when they refine when they are doing road for us, they are taking crude oil. Is there any sense in that? That means there's no university in Nigeria. And this is what led us to where we are today. But when you see any lawyers now, Femi Falana, another, they stole our money. Where are you when they were stealing our money? Then, okay, you came out to march against Goodluck Jonathan. You people came out to march against Yadua. You people came out to march against Obasanjo. You people came out. The marching you made against Obasanjo led us to have a constitutional conference. And all the billions we spent on the constitutional conference was swept under the carpet. Then all the national conference we have again, Goodluck Jonathan, that we thought that is a zoologist, is a fool, not knowing that he's smart. He made another constitutional conference. Then at the end of the day, it was swept under the carpet. Then this is money. Why don't we put some money out for census so that we can count? We know the number of people living in Kano. We know the number of people living in Ore. We know the number of people living in Abeokuta. We know the number of people living in Jebode. But nobody thought about that. And all the whole governor, the president, nobody want to invest in a long-term business. Even farming, they don't want to do. We could remember Amosu, when he loaded sawdust in a bag. He said he had a pyramid of rice. It's sawdust. It's sawdust. If you ask Ogun State government, they don't want to say the truth. The first batch of money Amosu used on agriculture was waste. Billions. Then later when he wanted to go, he brought in ammunition into the states. Why do you want to kill? Is it your children or your son or your daughter? We have been having knucklehead leaders, knucklehead, bad people who did not know their left from their right, people who did not have peace within themselves. How can they give people peace? Nigeria is a very good place to live for anybody who wanted to work. Anybody who wants to work. See all Nigerians abroad. Now they use their money to go back to slavery. You look for visa, then pay the ticket, then go. Then when you go once, to come back again another 10 years. Somebody will travel at the age of 30 and come back after 20 years again to come and see his children, his family. That's 20 years before you get the paper there. It's still slavery. It's still what? It's still slavery. And why are the people just better than you people? Because they will work. They will get where to work and they pay them. But half of the money is back to the government. Go to London. During the time of Buhari, a lot of people left Nigeria. Ngigi was telling Nigerians, anybody who wanted to go as a doctor, they should go. Anybody who wanted to go should just go. Is that a good father? That, like this liar, Lai Mohammed. And when you look at Suku Mereji, When you look at all of these people, and when you look at the tailor, Oshiomole, all of them, see where we are today. These are the people still around the government for 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, 80 years, and you said the young shall grow. When you look at the boss of Umuahia in those days, he wrote it on the boss, the young shall grow. Those bosses will live at Jibu, live at Apapa, they will live at Orile, but today, where are those young boys? They are now slaves in India, slaves in Bangkok. They are now doing slavery work in Brazil. Anywhere you get to in the whole world, you meet Nigeria. If you don't see Yoruba, you see Igbo. That's the two people. That is the two people who has come to this world to be what? To be person. But the people who gave back to them never wanted to know their value. Anywhere you get to in this world, if you didn't meet Yoruba, you meet Igbo. You didn't meet Yoruba, you meet Igbo. These people have tried a lot. It's not about a joke. They have tried. But for somebody to be having a good brain, to be producing something substandard, fake, if you give him good money, he will produce original. That's what the Igbo people. They are so industrious. They are so good people. They want to work. Look at Igbo. Up to 1981, 81, 89. They are still doing their obioma. They have to work in a day. They have to bring money home. It's something like the Yoruba. But if the Hausa want to work that time, you see there are 2 garawa on their shoulder. What are they doing? They were Merua. You see the whole part? Merua. What are they doing? Fetching water for people. You get the point. So you see the difference between these 3 tribes, Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. We don't know where the other one came because it's only 3 babies we took away from the hospital. Now when we go to them, they say it's 4. That's Fulani. So what the Fulani want to do to us, we don't know. Now they are now hibernating in all our food, in all our forests. We take AK-47. Is it by force they want to be our member? Is it by force they want to be part of Nigeria? And everybody on the history prove it. I study history. They don't have a place in Nigeria. And Fulani has never have a place to live since they are nomadic people. But now they want to have a place in Ore. They want to have a place in Oyo. They want to have a place in Ijoga, really. So it's not normal. It will be difficult. It will be war. But God is so merciful to Nigeria. Everything that's supposed to make Nigeria blow, just like an egg or a bottle fell from the decking or the story building, but God is still bringing us together. God loves this country. God loves this country. Some people will go and look at Uburu, look at the Okaku, everything. What Oka said the other day, what he said the other day is still what we are still going to do. He said the Northerners should come back. The Easterners should go. The Yoruba should go. We should sit down on a round table. If you now employ a soldier in Lagos, a soldier in Akure, a soldier in Abia, then you take them to Kaduna for training. Where they are, they can't speak Hausa. They cannot speak Fulani. Like I said, they should come under instructor of a Yoruba man who will train them and do everything. Look at Atilade. That young, vibrant pilot was killed. She was killed, nothing happened. Because it's a Fulani and the Fulani regime. He said it's a sharpshooter. He killed the Fulani too much. It was this and that and that. That lady was killed. That lady was killed. So when you look at it, the situation, the terrain we are, is not riot. It's to take a list and go to House of Rock. Let's cancel House of Assembly. 1. So all the money we made through that we are wasting through that, is a waste pipe. Then the House of Assembly, the Senate too, we should gather them when we need them. Awolowo did those things those days. Some people are teachers. But they still go to sit down in a parliament with Awolowo and discuss how we're going to get granite, get everything, bringing cows that we have that time. Not all these cows that the Fulani brought now. You get the point. The oceanography, the other thing, we have it in Yoruba area. We go where you learn about fishing, where you do fishing, and bring the fishing trailers and do everything. And even to the extent, we have the first television station, radio station ahead of France when the articulate people are in articulate position. So that's the problem, my boy. So I beg the youth, how many mélòó ni gbogbo Yorùbá, mélòó ni gbogbo Igbo tó kù sí Nàìjíríà, mélòó ni gbogbo àwa méjèèjì ká rore o. And because the pressure cannot remove the money on the seat, there is no any cabal that brought Obasanjo Tinubu there. No cabal. It's only him, it's only God who said, once you give this man who did not know his left from right, that's prediction 2015. If you make this man to rule us, it's you that is coming to face the mess. And that's what happened to Tinubu tomorrow. Even Tinubu said in those days, when he's suffering, a bag of rice is 2,000, 3,000. He asked us to come out and protest. Tinubu said so too. But why is he doing this to us now? We don't know. We don't know. He said an outsider crying more than what? The Paris. Then when he was there, he said, I could be well moved as usual, I could pray. But prayer will move me. But it's there, now prayer is not moving him. It's just put a sledgehammer. And even when they said the oil subsidy, he's still there.
The subsidy.
He's still there. He's still there. But if we thank God that Tinubu don't allow us to play into the gallows, which Dangote has made for us. Because when you look at the book of Esther, 6 and 7, and when you look at what happened in the book of Daniel 1, verse 6, and when you look at what happened in Daniel 2, from verse 12 to the end, then Daniel 3, from verse 14 to the end, then Daniel 5 from verse 21, then Daniel 6, 1 to 10, Daniel 6, then from 20 to the end. Then when you look at what thrilled Daniel the more, was Daniel 9, where they now said, this is the day you are living. So they started fasting and prayer so that that day will not fail, so that they will not miss that day. Then when it was Daniel 10, he now put the pressure. Then, sir, the day you promised us has come to pass. He said, no, it was the devil, the angels, that stopped the request, but your prayer has what? Has been answered. Then when you look at the book of Judges 1, 6, 7, 8, then when you look at what the man said in the book of 1 Samuel 24 from verse 10, then he said that we are in the same cave, and you saw me, you didn't kill me. He said, this is your cup, and this is the edge of your clothes. He said, I can't kill you. So automatically, Saul prayed for David. He was hunting David to kill. But look at what the boy said in 23:17. He said, I know the time is coming when David will be king. Then I, Jonathan, will be what? Will be deputy. But the sin of his father has destroyed him. And even we allowed Dangote to take charge of the refinery. You know something happened in NNPC? Yes. The very person that's supposed to be the chairperson of NNPC, the three of them that are Yoruba from Abakuta, the very NNPC chief now, just strike them out and then retire them. Just retire them because Dangote has bought the place. Thinking that we'll refine, do everything, then no NNPC again. We only know about Dangote refinery. How could you do that? You did that to us in sugar with Rabiu. Rabiu is a good man. Rabiu is producing sugar too. You did that in sugar. You remember what Dangote said? I could remember maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Towards the Muslim festival, it was telling Rabiu that it should increase the price of sugar. And this is what the people normally use to take their kunu and ogi or anything. Sugar sell more during the time of fasting of the Muslim. So the Rabiu said, no, we believe in God. Let us give this time to them. There was a row between Rabiu and Dangote. Then when you look at the Indian people that is doing the Indomie today, Dangote has poisoned the Indomie before and killed some people. When he wanted to give these people bad name and send them out of the country. But God still made them to stay till today. He can't take the monopoly of that product, Indomie till today. Then again in sugar. Then when you look at what happened to the cement factory, this man doing cement in Delta, in the Benin area, he was the very one that put them into trouble in the front of Obasanjo. Look at the cement in his hand today. Look at the amount he's selling to cement in Cotonou. Look at the amount he's selling to cement outside Nigeria. Do we offend Dangote? Where have we offended Dangote for one day? Where? He didn't have human feelings. The end of Dangote will be worse in this country. Wow. His hand is in a lot of diabolical things. He never want Nigeria to know peace for one day. It's worse than all the presidents we have ever had. I don't know how he come about the richest man in Africa. How do you know the richest man in Africa? Where does he work before? So these are the things. These are the things. Is it too bad for the son of a poor person to get to the top? And now they will go to the Ayash on the IC, doing all sort of rubbish thing. And we are not making peace. Do you remember this Dangote those days? When they are bringing ship of rice to Nigeria, they will sing, they will use the Somalia hijacker. They will give them trouble. People run away and leave the rice for him. I can remember a man, he's dead now. He collected money loan to bring rice. He was bringing rice to the country during the Obasanjo regime. They sink the boat. He never get out of the crisis before he died. We could remember when Babangida wanted to collect flour mill from the foreigner. How God helped that man out of the trouble. We'll be facing that trouble for long. He said they should go and look for a viable company. That when he's retired, that he wanted to be an industrialist. But why don't you wait? Then they want to take flour made from that Lebanese man. But God saved the man out of the trouble. They are just, they don't want to start the foundation of anything. They just want to be on the top. Look at cow and sow, all these roads in the area. Look at the road in this area. I was so disturbed when they said Obasanjo is borrowing jet from Dangote to travel to anywhere he wants to go. When he has bastardized the whole road, spoiled the whole road, damaging everything. We came into this world the same way, and we will live one day. But the journey is too short. They should help us out. The Igbos are crying, the Yorubas are crying. Even the Northerners now are crying. Because all what the Northern leaders are doing is just eye service. They are not good at home. You know when I was telling them the other day that, hey, watch out, Kano. Kwakwaso, watch out. Because Sanusi will buy Kwakwaso. All the money they sold from CBN and everything, he will manipulate it and come back to power. Listen now. They don't want to mind anything that happened to other person. It's them first. And even what Sanusi want to do before, he still want to make his daughter to be IG of police. That's why he was channeling that all through the police ends. And they never believe in anybody. They will put their sledgehammer on you. But this one side of the country is like this. What can we gain? Then now look at all the pipeline. For you taking all the whole federal ancestors to Kaduna. Yeah, Navy to Kaduna. What is Navy doing in Kaduna? Then taking the oil refinery to Kaduna. What are the youth thinking about this? The Kaduna refinery. Where do they get the product? Why are you taking it so hard that way? Even in economics, they said any company you wanted to set up must be nearest to the raw materials. What is the distance between Kaduna and Bayelsa? Too far. Now all the whole major thing you gave to Polo. Those who are vandalizing the pipe before, you gave them to go and be monitoring the pipe. The Navy was stealing our crude every day. Soldiers are stealing. When you get to a level, you'll be stealing. When they arrest the ship here today, tomorrow, the same ship will still come and bash and take more. And when they are loading, what they refine from Kaduna, NNPC, they put a pipe somewhere and take it again. So who is fooling who? Where is the government? We don't have government. We don't have government. We could remember the time of today. Have government. We could remember the time of today, He tried his peaceable best. But at the end, it's still his boss that killed him. When he had, he wanted to go and work with what? Work with Obasanjo. My brother, the state of the nation is precarious, is dirty, stinking, very bad. Who is Otedola? How does he get to where he was today? First Bank, everything. Look at it now. Look at the other Igwe that died. He's holding the money of Sanusi as a young man. He said he was one taking care of. No! See how God exposed them. Even he cannot recollect all his money. All what Sanusi put in care of Igwe, he can't get it back. And when you look at those banks, how Emefiele, look at Emefiele, sitting on the government office, using government office to trade. And you said they should not take him to court. They should not do this one. He's an able man. You are going too extreme. Tinubu too was a drug peddler, was a thief. Is it what we wanted to gain now? Coming on the street, does he put food on our table? Then we should go to the forest. Let's put Kedenta and go to the forest and wipe out all the kidnappers who started kidnapping. It was Evans. Look at the boss boy they kill in Isol of recent now. It's all the Hollywoos. The Hollywoos. They're not supposed to have died now. It's frustration that pushed them to all those things. They are not bad people. Look at how they killed the brother of that actor the other day. When Buhari killed Owo. He killed Owo and Ojurongbe and all of them. But see what the Chief Justice of the Federation did, Malami. Look what he did. What he's told. Is it up to what Anini is told? No. They frustrate our people to behave abnormal. Go to Abeokuta. All the graveyard in Abeokuta has what? Has been shattered. People were looking for dead bones. Then go to mortuary in Ijebu, the recent 2 or 3 years ago. All the people inside the mortuary, they cut off their head. What do they do with their heads?